When is it ever the right time?
You're right. Look, I didn't want you to be mad at me or Tiff.
But you didn't do anything, right? So why would I be mad at you?
Right. I only want to be with you, Kiesha.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and I am back with another The Shy Talk. Now, today we're going to be talking about season 5, episode 9, and we're going to be focusing on Tiff, Emmett, Kiesha, and Rob. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, y'all, so your boy Emmett has decided to come clean with your girl Kiesha about what Tiff did on Valentine's Day. He lets her know, hey, she tried to sleep with me, but I didn't do it, and that I am with you and that I am completely faithful to you. Now, although Kiesha is happy that Emmett is being faithful and that she can trust him, at the same time, she was a little bit sad that she was not able to trust Tiff, someone who she does consider a friend and someone who she still thinks that they can be friends. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is a relationship that can be salvaged. I certainly hope that it can be, because I really do like Kiesha and Tiff as friends. So meanwhile, your girl Tiff is going to come clean with your boy Rob about the situation that happened on Valentine's Day. She's going to let him know, hey, I tried to sleep with Emmett. And, you know, Rob is going to be completely chill about the situation. You can tell that he's definitely hurt by it, but he's more so going to listen and try to hear out what she has to say. He, of course, is going to ask questions, and he's going to let her know that, hey, I have feelings too, because Tiff's whole thing is that nobody seems to care about her feelings. But I think everybody does care about her feelings. That's why they told her in the beginning, because they did care about her feelings. And I think from Rob's point of view is that if you no longer love him, if you no longer care about him like that, and this is supposed to be your girl, then why not just be happy for them? I feel like Rob is the type of person, if you can't control it, why try to control it? You know what I'm saying? And he's super zen and super chill, and I know that probably comes from all the weed that he smokes for sure, but I think this is just his personality, and I really like that about the character Rob. To be honest, I think Tiff is finally about to turn around. I think that her and Kiesha might be able to salvage their relationship at this point. It just depends on the conversation that they have and how real they are, and if they were even really friends from the beginning. Because if they are true friends, then I think they'll be able to come back from this at the end of the day. But I guess we shall see maybe in this season finale how that all plays out, because this whole Kiesha Emmett Tiff saga has to end this season. So anyway, y'all, your boy Dante done popped back up into this episode for a minute. He's just trying to get some weed, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to be talking to Tiffany. He's going to notice that there is a different background, and he's going to be like, are you single? You know what I'm saying? And she's going to let it be known that she has a man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what also brings me to this whole conclusion that Tiff is finally ready to accept what she has and ready to move on, because of the way that she handles this whole Dante situation. And I love how Rob comes up behind her, and you know, he speaks to he speaks to Dante, and Dante's like, man, how tall are you? And your boy Rob is going to hit him with the 6'9", you know what I'm saying? And I just think this was a really dope scene, just showing that Tiff and Rob are truly going to be okay, and that maybe Tiff is ready to let go of that whole trying to have an open relationship thing, and maybe she ready to just sit down and settle down and realize that Rob just might be the one for her. So anyway, y'all, moving on to Emmett. Your boy Emmett is going to run into his idol, the Master Marchand, is going to show up at the freaking Smokies trying to get some food. Now, unfortunately, sometimes when we meet the people that we idolize and that we really, really, truly like, sometimes we find out that they may not be as perfect as we truly think they are, because at the end of the day, there's no person that is actually perfect. And Emmett is going to find this out about Master Marchand, because, you know, his girl is going to come in there and she's just going to blow up the whole spot. I'm like, girl, now come on. Now, you know, he got this image that he's trying to uphold, and you just coming here and telling it all. But anyway, we're going to learn that, of course, he's not celibate at all, and that he doesn't really have it all together. But at the end of the day, he is out here trying to spread a positive message, and he and Emmett are going to have a little bit of a bond and a little bit of a laugh after Emmett gets over his initial shock of being bamboozled. Okay, y'all. So there was another scene that happened before this whole Master Marshawn thing, and that was when Emmett and Kiesha had went out and kind of spent the day together, and they went out and they looked at art, and we ran into your girl Deja. You know, I didn't know if we was ever going to see Deja again after, you know, last week's episode or, you know, week before last episode. But anyway, they're looking at art, and you really see that they're starting to think about their future. So you really get the idea that this truly is a solid relationship where they're thinking about building something together. So anyway, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that when this show finally does end, because I don't know how many more seasons The Chi really has left in it, but we do know that it did get renewed for a season 6, but when The Chi finally does end, when there is a series finale, I feel like they're going to go ahead and put these two together. Like they're going to go ahead and marry these two together. I would so be here for a Kiesha and Emmett wedding. Let me know what y'all think. Meanwhile, another scene that we saw on this particular episode was with Kiesha and EJ. Now, Kiesha and EJ, you know, they're solid, they're tight, you know, they're buddies, they're friends. And it's really kind of sad to see where everything has kind of transpired with her friendship with Tiff, because, you know, EJ wants to celebrate a special moment, you know, him getting all the words right, and he wants her to call his mom and tell her how good he was, but she can't, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not speaking right now, because they're not talking right now. So I really feel like, if not for anything more than just trying to make sure that this co-parenting thing really works, that these two have really got to sit down and talk about it, and they got to salvage this friendship. They got to salvage this relationship, even if it's just on the co-parenting level, because Kiesha apparently is here to stay. And of course, EJ is here to stay. He's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to have to figure it out for him, because, I mean, what prouder moment than wanting to celebrate with people that you love? You know what I'm saying? He's celebrating with Kiesha. He wants to call his mom. He wants her to call his mom and tell her how good he did, but she just can't. So I think they're going to have to get this right for EJ with his little cute self. Okay, y'all, so that's what's up with Tiff, Emmett, Kiesha, and Rob on this episode. I think we are finally turning the corner, and that we are finally ready to end this Tiff, Emmett, and Kiesha saga, because your girl is ready for something else to happen. So we can go ahead and move on and talk about something else. So anyway, let me know what y'all thought about this particular episode, in specific Kiesha, Emmett, and Tiff. Do you think Tiff is finally ready to move on? Do you think her and Kiesha are going to be able to salvage this relationship? What are your thoughts, your comments? Leave it all down below. Until next time, guys, peace.